I bought a franchise with Delta Disaster, mainly for the reason that once I dug into the intricacies of the restoration business, there's a learning curve. Even though I was very familiar with construction, been in construction for 30-some years, there's a lot to this business that's way, way beyond construction. So I felt like buying the franchise, I could shorten the learning curve and would allow me to get up and running and expand the business quicker if I bought a franchise. The main reason I chose Delta Disaster Services is in looking for a franchise, I wanted one that was full service. And I feel that that's where the industry is going. And I wanted to be on the leading edge. And in interviewing and vetting out the various possibilities, Delta Disaster came to the top of the cream of the crop immediately. And from there really wasn't another choice. Well, I think in the contracting business, the peaks and valleys we've all seen, it's dependent upon the cost of money. It can be dependent upon the success in various markets and what's going on. I felt that Delta Disaster would provide us with something that had an even stream of income. The disaster business happens whether the economy is good or bad. So we felt it would certainly help us level out the peaks and valleys of our construction business. And I would recommend it to other contractors that it may be something that they would want to consider simply for that reason. I like being in insurance restoration mainly because first of all, I think it's profitable. But secondly, each job is different. And the guys like that, I like that. You have large jobs, you have small jobs, and yeah, I just think it's an interesting business to be in, and not everybody is in it. And the ones that are good are probably the fewest. So if you take a professional approach and attitude towards the restoration business, you're going to rise and be very successful at it, in my opinion. We think our franchise in 5 years, we're hoping it to be a $5 to $6 million a year franchise. And we came into this knowing that we would grow slowly. We had a learning curve that we had to get beyond. But I think with the help of Delta and the home office, what support they give us, along with the market share that we will gain in Western Colorado, I think it's very attainable in 5 years. Yes, I think the support that we get from Delta, the home office, is one of the critical aspects that we were looking for. And there's a lot of moving parts in the restoration business, way beyond what we anticipated there be in just knowing construction. Even though that's an advantage, and to have that under your belt going in, knowing insurance, knowing marketing, knowing how to approach adjusters, how to approach insurance companies, and the intricacies of being in the restoration business and all of the various things that go along with that, it was super important for us to pick a franchise. And Delta provides an amazing amount of support. That from a marketing standpoint, our marketer is in contact with Delta on a weekly basis. Anytime we have a problem in the field or in estimating, the president of the company is available by phone and returns calls within 15 or 20 minutes. If we don't get him, it's just a support system that makes it's invaluable when you're starting a new business.
Perfect.